Bonsoir à tous, ça va? How are you doing today? It rained yesterday for the first time in 40 days in Grenoble. It was amazing. So now it's good weather, a bit cloudy today, but it's so good to have some change. It's Sunday, so it's between yesterday and tomorrow. I was reading a post in the Guardian this morning about the sense of time that changes completely. Hello! Someone just came in the room. So yeah, I don't know if you've been stuck at home for such a long time, but time completely changes. So it's very, very weird to have same days over and over and over. We should have, I think on Tuesday, an announcement from the government about what's going to happen for going outside. But I will let you know what they say, just to let you know, because it's important in French culture. And today we are going to talk about aliens and we're going to talk about nights. So let's go. I hope you didn't have too many nightmares yesterday because these tales are very scary sometimes. So let's read the first one together. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Pendant un instant, l'expérience ouvrit une brèche vers un autre monde. Les chercheurs eurent le temps d'apercevoir des créatures gigantesques juste avant qu'elles ne se referment. Soudain, sur les ordinateurs du labo, un message apparut. Nous vous avons vu aussi, nous arrivons. Oh, wow, we don't know what's going to happen. So let's study this sentence by sentence together to understand all the vocabulary. Ready? So we're going to read this sentence together again. Breathe in, breathe out, and let's read again. Pendant un instant, l'expérience ouvrit une brèche vers un autre monde. Pendant un instant. For an instant. And here, pendant, in pendant, you could put durant, because it is during, okay, or for. So here, pendant, durant is exactly the same. So in case you see durant in French, it is the same as pendant. It means during or for. So for an instant, during one instant, l'expérience, the experience, the test, ouvrit une brèche. Pendant un instant, l'expérience ouvrit une brèche. Here we have une liaison, ouvrit une brèche. Do you say expérience in English as well? Ah. Experience. Yeah, the experience. Experiment. No, it's experiment in English. Une expérience. It is experiment. However, when you're talking about knowledge, it is experience as well. Okay, but just for scientific experiment or any kind of experiment, it is une expérience in French as well. My son is trying to enter the room, but he's struggling. L'expérience ouvrit une brèche. Ouvrir, here, remember, it is le passé simple. I can hear you say it from here. Sorry. He was upset because he could not enter. L'expérience ouvrit une brèche. Une brèche. Une brèche. It is, I wanted to find something good here. A breach, obviously. A gap or a hole. So you have this idea of Usually something in stone, but not necessarily. I imagined it as being vertical, like a cut that opens, but it doesn't have to be. It's the idea of a hole that will let you in somewhere else. Ouvrir une brèche vers un autre monde, towards another world. Okay, un monde is a world. So, pendant un instant, I'm not sure if we should put une liaison here. Pendant un instant, l'expérience ouvrit une brèche vers un autre monde. For an instant, the experiment opened a breach, a gap, or a hole towards another world. What are we going to see in the hole? What are we going to see there? Les chercheurs eurent le temps d'apercevoir des créatures gigantesques juste avant qu'elles ne se referment. Les chercheurs, it is researchers. Les chercheurs, un chercheur. A researcher. Un chercheur. Eurent le temps, had the time, again here it is the verb avoir at le passé simple, eurent le temps, the time, d'apercevoir des créatures gigantesques. Apercevoir des créatures gigantesques, it is gigantic or huge creatures. But what is apercevoir? Apercevoir, it is to catch sight of. So it is to see very briefly. Okay, apercevoir, to catch sight of. For example, ce matin, j'ai aperçu 2 chats sur le toit. So this morning, I caught sight of 2 cats on the roof. Apercevoir is to catch sight of. But s'apercevoir, it's different things. S'apercevoir de, it is to notice. For example, le directeur s'est aperçu de ton absence pendant l'examen. The director noticed your absence during the exam. This is s'apercevoir de. C'est aperçu de. Here I'm going to underline de. Mais s'apercevoir que, it is to realize. S'apercevoir que, it is to realize, and I'm going to write this in American English. To realize. For example, je me suis aperçu que j'avais oublié mes clés en arrivant au bureau ce matin. I realized that I had forgotten my keys when I arrived at the office this morning. So it is different. S'apercevoir de, it is to notice. S'apercevoir que, it is to realize. It is completely different. And also you have another one that I wanted to mention today. It is percevoir. Percevoir is different things. It is to perceive, so to have a feeling of something, to sense, to detect. For example, je perçois que tu as encore peur des moutons. So I sense, I can perceive, I detect that you are still afraid of sheep. Je perçois que tu as encore peur des moutons. Mais percevoir, it is also to get the money. Percevoir, to receive, to collect, and usually it is money. So for example, tous les ans, les impôts perçoivent, non. Let's say, not taxes. Tous les ans, les musées perçoivent des subventions de l'État. So each year or every year, museums get subventions. How do you say une subvention? Ah, sorry, subvention. A grant. Une subvention, it is a grant. Une subvention, it is a grant. So tous les ans, each year, the museums get a grant from the state, get grants from the state. So this is percevoir. So here, the researchers had the time to see, to catch a glimpse of, to catch a sight of gigantic creatures juste avant qu'elle ne se referme, right before it closed down. Se refermer, well, refermer, it is to close after opening. Se refermer, it is to close itself after opening. So for example, a wound is going to close itself. Ma plaie s'est refermée au bout de 3 semaines. My wound closed itself after 3 weeks. J'ai refermé le frigo après y avoir pris un yaourt. I closed the fridge again. I closed the fridge after taking a yaourt. And fermer is just to close, okay? To close. Obviously, you can close something after opening it yourself. You can say, j'ai fermé le frigo après y avoir pris un yaourt. That works. But fermer is just to close, and refermer, you really insist on the fact that you're doing it after opening it, okay? Or after it was open. So it's just an answer, a response to this first action. And then the last sentence. Let's read it together. Soudain, sur les ordinateurs du labo, un message apparut. Nous vous avons vu aussi, nous arrivons. Here we have several liaisons. Soudain, sur les ordinateurs du labo, un message apparut. Nous vous avons vu aussi, nous arrivons. So here it is the very, very classic sujet-verbe where you're going to do la liaison. I know that because, again, I'm working on a weekly episode for Tuesday, hopefully on la liaison. So I've been researching some things. Soudain, suddenly, sur les ordinateurs du labo, on the computers. Un ordinateur, it is a computer. Un ordinateur, a computer. And un labo, it is un laboratoire. Because we cut the endings. You might know un appart, that I always take as an example, un appartement. And we have another one, un après-midi. Un après-midi. And by the way, for those who don't know, après-midi can be feminine or masculine. Une après-midi ou une après-midi. So here it is very, very common to cut the endings of words. So this is why sometimes students don't get the vocabulary, because we'll just cut some of it. Sur les ordinateurs du labo, un message apparut. A message appeared. Nous vous avons vu aussi. We saw you as well. Nous arrivons. We are on our way. We're coming. Actually, we are coming. Let's read this sentence again, and then we're going to reread the whole tale. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Soudain, sur les ordinateurs du labo, un message apparut. Nous vous avons vu aussi. Nous arrivons. So let's read this again, and then I'm going to retranslate everything so we're sure we understand. Pendant un instant, l'expérience ouvrit une brèche vers un autre monde. Les chercheurs eurent le temps d'apercevoir des créatures gigantesques juste avant qu'elles ne se referment. Soudain, sur les ordinateurs du labo, un message apparut. Nous vous avons vu aussi, nous arrivons. Oh, so let's retranslate it all. For an instant, the experiment opened a bridge to another world. The researchers had the time to catch a glimpse of gigantic creatures right before it closed again. Suddenly, on the computers of the lab, a message appeared. We saw you as well. We are coming. So why is it scary? Because we always think that we only see people or aliens. That's imagination. But they can see us again, and they're coming, but we don't know their intentions. So it's scary because it was just an experiment, and the world might be invaded, destroyed, or maybe they're super nice and they're here to cook for us and with us. We'll see. So the second one is about two very, very intense knights who want to fight. Let's read this together. 1, 2, 3. Je suis le chevalier du feu, que ma lame incandescente te consume. Je suis le chevalier de l'eau, que le torrent de mes attaques te submerge. Le combat fut aussi intense que bref. Après la première charge, il ne restait qu'un petit nuage de vapeur sur le champ de bataille. So here we can imagine two knights on a battlefield who are there to fight for their own country or state or city. And let's see what happens. Je suis le chevalier du feu, que ma lame incandescente te consume. I am the knight of fire, un chevalier, it is a knight. Le chevalier du feu, le feu, it is the fire. Que ma lame incandescente te consume. Une lame, it is a blade, okay, because it's a knight, so we can assume what it is. Incandescente, it means, I think it's the same in English, and it is to burn, okay? Incandescent, do we have a better? Incandescent. Incandescent works, glowing, burning. Okay, so it is glowing and burning. Te consume. So here, now that you know this, we can try to understand all that. So que something, it is may. Que plus kind of order, is may something happen. And it is what you see in May the Force be with you. Be with you. It is que la force soit avec toi. So you have exactly the same structure. may and que plus something that you wish. Que plus order or wish, may something happen. So it is exactly the same structure as in Star Wars. May the force be with you, que la force soit avec toi. And you can remember that when you have this kind of structure in French. Consumer, what is this? Consumer, it is to consume, to burn. And you should not mistake it with consommer, which is to ingest. Eat, it is drink, it is like to have this idea of ingesting something. Consumer and consommer, these are different. So I am the knight of fire, may my burning blade burn you. Okay, glowing blade burn you. Let's look at the other knight now. Who is he? What does he do? What does he like? Let's read this together. Je suis le chevalier de l'eau. Que le torrent de mes attaques te submerge. Here we have one. Liaison. Je suis le chevalier de l'eau. I am the knight of water. Que le torrent de mes attaques te submerge. I read that torrent is the same, so it's a big river in mountains. Que le torrent de mes attaques, of my attacks, submerge you. It is submerger, it is to flood or to submerge. To flood. Submerger, you need to say the B here, okay? Submerger, submerger. So I am the knight of water, may the torrent of my attacks flood you. So if you add water and heat, what happens? It happens this. Let's read this one together. 1, 2, and 3. Le combat fut aussi intense que bref. Après la première charge, il ne restait qu'un petit nuage de vapeur sur le champ de bataille. Le combat, it is the fight, the battle, the fight, and here we don't say the T at the end of combat. Le combat, I'm going to add something. Le combat fut aussi intense que bref, was as intense as it was brief. I'm just checking my notes so I don't forget anything. Bref, it is brief, short. And for those who know it, you can check this again. For those who don't, check it out. We have a series called Bref that is all available on YouTube. Canal Plus, it is a channel. And now you can see it on YouTube as well. It's for 30-somethings, let's say, and they speak really, really, really fast, and all the references are for 30-somethings. So if you don't understand everything, it's normal. But try to understand what he said, which is difficult, and then if you have questions about the cultural references, feel free to ask. Après la première charge, after the first attack. Une charge, here it is an attack. Il ne restait qu'un petit nuage de vapeur sur le champ de bataille. Here, he could have written il ne restait plus. Okay, but it is implied. Il ne restait plus, there was only left un petit nuage de vapeur. Un nuage is a cloud. And la vapeur is steam. Le champ de bataille, it is the battlefield. And it's exactly the same because field is champ and battle is bataille. And there is one thing I wanted to tell you about bref. It's something that you can use when you want to say in short. or anyway. For example, like insert long, complicated story. And then, bref, j'ai raté mon train. Okay, so you say lots of things and then you want to recap and you say, well, in short, I missed my train. Bref, j'ai raté mon train. So this is how Bref by Canal+ starts, by the way. It's all about one small story, like I missed my train, and everything that happened for him to miss his train and the consequences of something. So the missing of the train. And it's a very, very, very short series, and it fits the narrative of it because the story itself is short. So let's read this again and find the liaison together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Le combat fut aussi intense que bref. Here we have one. Fut aussi intense que bref. Après la première charge, il ne restait qu'un petit nuage de vapeur sur le champ de bataille. And in chant, you don't say the P. It's like Champs-Élysées, don't say the P. So let's read this again together, and then I'm going to reread and translate for you. So I'm sure everybody understands the twist. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Je suis le chevalier du feu, que ma lame incandescente te consume. Je suis le chevalier de l'eau, que le torrent de mes attaques te submerge. Le combat fut aussi intense que bref. Après la première charge, il ne restait qu'un petit nuage de vapeur sur le champ de bataille. The battle. So I'm going to reread it all and translate. I am the knight of fire. May my burning blade consume you. I am the knight of water. May the torrent of my attacks flood you. The battle was as intense as it was short. After the first attack, there was only a little cloud of steam left on the battlefield. Rester is to have left. Okay, what's left? So the plot, we have a night that is all about water. We have a night that is all about heat. So when you put water on heat, it makes steam. So nothing remains. And it happens very, very fast because both nights are very intense. So after the first attack, there was nothing left of those 2 nights, but a little cloud of steam on the battlefield. So they both disappeared. They were both so powerful, but when they met, they made each other disappear. Good, well done. That was another week of short stories. Congratulations. How many have we done so far? I think it's our 8th. It might be our 7th, but I think it's the 8th. Tomorrow we are going to talk about, oh, I love it, a club of monsters and a medium who's not really good. So we'll see that tomorrow. In the meantime, you can check out the other episodes that we did before. I'm putting the playlist on the screen. I wish you une bonne journée, une bonne soirée, maybe une bonne nuit, and I will see you tomorrow at 7:15 Paris time. Allez, salut, take care, bye.